Ask you on this fact. We mentioned about developed countries, the fact that they're still looking at ways of revisiting some of the older mechanisms in terms of fossil fuel for powering the energy needs at a time when there is global conversation around pressurizing or asking developing nations to do their bit. Come in on that. We've mentioned some of those factors here.
I mean, absolutely. But the change on climate will not come from the multilateral system. And as you said in your conversation with Kishore Mahbubani earlier today, the United Nations is so weak and basically nothing of substance is happening in the climate talks. What will change is the action which particularly developing nations are taking for their own interest. Look, China is now 60% of all green developments on planet Earth. Solar, wind, hydropower, electric cars, electric batteries, high-speed rail, metro, whatever you can mention, tree planting, China is 60% of the global development, one nation alone. Move on to Indonesia. Indonesia has brought deforestation down to zero in the second biggest rainforest nation in the world. Fantastic development. And then, which is the topic of today, I was in Ahmedabad very recently with Prime Minister Modi and listened to his speech. He spoke for 1 hour. He only spoke about the opportunities for India in the green transformation, how India can capture jobs and prosperity by going green. Look, if India replaces oil and gas with solar and wind, the sun is Indian, the wind is Indian, well, it saves money. It saves money which can be used for education and health. And today, solar and wind energy is cheaper than fossil fuels. In the past, of course, if you wanted to go renewable, it was a cost because coal was much cheaper. But that was the past. Now, solar and wind is the cheapest energy. You save money if you turn to the renewables. And that's why India and China and Indonesia and Brazil and so many other developing nations are now in the lead. 10 years ago, if anyone asked me, where should you go to see climate action? I would say, please go to Brussels, please go to Berlin, and to Paris. If you ask the same question today, I would say, please go to Beijing, please go to Delhi, and please go to Jakarta. And by the way, this is also why this agreement now between India and China is so important, because these are the two drivers of climate action and environment actions in the world. They can work more closely together, trade and create jobs by mutual investment.
Absolutely.
That will be a major driver of the green transformation.